My role on the project is Director of Public Acts.
Public Acts is a really exciting new programme at the National Theatre, all about creating extraordinary acts of theatre and community. And at the heart of Public Acts is the idea of partnership and of learning from one another, both as individuals and as organisations.
If our mantra is "this theatre is for everyone," it's about everyone being able to come to the theatre, but it's also about everyone being able to participate in theatre.
So in this first foundation year, we've partnered with one theatre, the Queen's Theatre in Hornchurch, and with 8 exceptional community organisations based across the city. We wanted to connect with and unite a truly diverse group of people from all corners of life lived. And those organisations are Body and Soul, who work with people of all ages to transform the impact of adverse childhood experiences. The Bromley by Bow Centre, a flagship community centre working in East London. DABD, who enable independent living for individuals and families. The Faith and Belief Forum, who build lasting relations between people of all faiths, beliefs and identities. The Havering Asian Social and Welfare Association, who work to improve the well-being of the Asian and wider community in Havering. Open Age, who support older Londoners in West London to live full and healthy lives. Quorum, a national charity supporting vulnerable children and young people. And Thames Reach, who support men and women affected by homelessness. So the project began with a series of bespoke workshop programmes that were all designed in collaboration with our partners.
We're really reaching out to community groups that we've never ever worked with before. I mean, it's a real game changer for us as an organisation, the scale that we're working on, the groups that we're working with, but also I think quite significantly is the different types of people coming together through live performance in a way that probably has never really happened in our organisation before.
We're like one big family. It's wonderful, it's marvellous. It gives me a new lease of life and something to look forward to every week.
In the summer, we invited everybody who'd been part of those workshops to come and be part of the Pericles company, our first public acts production here at the National Theatre on the Olivier stage. The company of Pericles was made up of a core community company of 120 individuals who'd taken part in our workshops, 6 brilliant professional actors, a professional band, our cameo performance groups, which made up another 99 individuals who we felt really represented the diversity and the breadth of our city's cultural heritage. They were the Ascension Eagles cheerleaders, Faithworks Gospel Choir, the Barvan Centre drummers, the London Bulgarian Choir, Manifest Nation Dance Company, the Archetype Dance Team, and the Youth Sayers Ska Band. We spent a long time deciding what story would be most appropriate for this project, but this voyage of one man's understanding of what home means and what it is to belong somewhere and to feel connected to people couldn't have felt more resonant with all of us and with our company members.
One of my friends must have said, "Oh, why are we only performing for 3 days? Can't we do like 10? And then Robbie was like, "You're missing the point. Like, these rehearsals right here, right now, this is where it should be. This is where everything was happening." And I was just like, yeah, for real, like we're kind of making the cake here and the performances is the icing on the cake.
Rehearsals were a very powerful communion. There was a real magic that happened in the room every time our full company came together. There was a very joyful moment where our pirates from the company were introduced for the first time to the brilliant Youth Sayers Ska Band. At the heart of our project is the idea that we want to use theatre to connect people who might never have met. And this was a perfect example of that. All of us in the room, dancing, singing, acting, creating together from opposite sides of the city, and to then communicate that to an audience and to share that provocation about community.
I'm taking away the people that I'd met when we were warming up and when we were talking at the margins of lunch times and break times, and It's hard. It's so many things and everything.
It's been great, you know, it's the best thing I've ever done.
I never liked theatre, but with this, they've really proven to me that there is something inside of me.
There's been so much genuine love and support. I know that I'm now going to go on and definitely continue with being a part of community projects and any form of creativity, because it just makes life feel more worthwhile.
My name is Nana and this is Aisha, and we are from the company of Pericles.
We were all on that journey together. And there was an amazing moment where our company first had the opportunity to perform publicly as a company. That was as part of the River Stage Festival. A selection of our company members stood on the stage outside the National Theatre and sang our finale. And seeing them rise to that occasion was so beautiful. And Tarek, our musical director, said he'd never heard them sound like that before. He'd never heard them sing that way. And they really found their voices, and I think that was a very important turning point for us as a company. And the buzz that everybody felt, the aliveness that everybody felt when they came off that stage afterwards was something that really carried us through for the next weeks and helped us push on to the final performances themselves.
Hold your positions.
It was a very special experience moving from the rehearsal room into the theatre for our Tech Week, and we really witnessed the company rise to the occasion, and all of the work that we'd been doing and all of the detail that we'd been pouring over in the rehearsal room suddenly making sense, and the company feeling like they owned that space and could really tell this story in a way that felt truly epic and deserving.
And I thought I lost you. Even though your contours.
The best thing about Pericles is that it isn't the end, it's actually the beginning. It's the beginning of our second year. We're so thrilled that we will be doing another show led by Doug Rintle, the artistic director of Queen's Theatre Hornchurch, there at the Queen's. And beyond that, we hope that Public Acts as an idea, as a movement, as a programme can roll out nationally. It should feel different everywhere it goes, but we hope that the National can have a long-lasting relationship with the idea of civically engaged theatre and be a force of connectivity between different theatres and community organisations and individuals across the country. And we can't wait to see what happens next.
Part of being a subsidised theatre is to take risks, and I think Public Acts and the production of Pericles was one of the biggest risks that we've taken, and it's certainly the one which has paid off the most. In many ways, I think it's the most important show that we've had at the National Theatre in the last few years.